Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. Today is January 1st, 2021. What? And yeah, it is a Friday, which means I have decided to bring back Fabric Friday. Yes, I know a lot of you are really happy to hear that because I've been getting a lot of comments like, bring back Fabric Friday. We really like your Fabric Friday idea. Let's do that again. It's been a little while. I think it's been about a year since I did my last one. So 2021, we're bringing back Fabric Fridays. How good is it that the first day of the year is a Friday? So that's how we're gonna start. On Fridays, I will pick one of my many fabrics behind me, usually something that is gonna be an upcoming project. We'll look at the fabric in depth, I'll tell you where I got it from, and what I plan to do with it basically. We're just having a little chat about fabric from one fabric addict to another. Today we are gonna be talking about French terry fabric, and I have a lot of this. I have this and I have like 3 or 4 different colors, and for really good reasons. I'm going to be making loungewear, and a lot of it. Something that I was severely lacking in last year, and I suspect I will be still needing some loungewear this year. So we are going to be making some loungewear, but in this French terry, so that it will be good for summer as well. We're going to talk a little bit about this fabric. I'll even show you some of the other colors that I have, and then we will get into the inspo of what I'm trying to make. So, French terry, what is it? French terry is a knit fabric. It is kind of like a in-between of sweatshirting, like heavy fleeces, and the soft t-shirt jersey. It sits somewhere in the middle, but they're all different. So I would say it's more like a lightweight, heavy jersey. That sounds very weird to say, but that's exactly what it is. And the way that it is structured, it has loops at the back instead of fleece. So sweatshirts that you might see, like the normal ones that are fluffy on the inside, are fleeces, whereas this one is not fluffy on the inside. You can actually very clearly see the loops of the fabric, how they've been woven on the fabric machine, whatever's making it. So this makes it a little bit more lightweight. It's not as super warm as you would get a sweatshirting fleece, and it makes it a little bit more suitable for the warmer climates and like warmer weather. It also has some really good properties to it. So it's quite cooling on the body, and it's moisture wicking, which is why you find that a lot of like sweat shorts, sweat pants that you can wear while you're training and stuff like that is in this French terry fabric. This is also the same fabric that you will find towels made out of. The loops are a little bit looser, it's made in a different way, but it is still a French terry, and that's because it can hold up to 27 times its weight in water. It's very absorbent. So definitely a great fabric for now, because it's January. The next season's coming up on us in the Northern Hemisphere is spring and then summer. So whatever I make now, I want to be able to still wear all the way up until winter, and then you can start layering with other fabrics. So unlike fleece fabrics, this is actually quite a drapey fabric. As you can see, there's a lot of movement here. So this is also suitable to make dresses out of. You can pretty much make anything you like out of French terry because it is really easy to sew and easy to cut. It doesn't like stretch out, even though it is a stretchy fabric. It doesn't like lose its shape once you've cut it. Things sew together super easy as long as you have the right needles. And yeah, generally an all-round easy fabric to work with. As you can see, it also comes in this gorgeous color. It comes in all the colors of the rainbow because it can be dyed really easily. It is made out of 100% cotton, or maybe not 100% cotton because there is a little bit of elastane in here to make it stretchy, but generally most French terries are all cotton with a little bit of elastane for that stretch. You can get French terries that don't have stretch in them, and those ones are 100% cotton, and that's why you can also get them in a huge range of colors because cotton is really easy to dye. So you can also get French terries in a bunch of prints. It's just so easy to wear. You can be any shape, it stretches to your body. It can deal with wear and tear really well, which is why you find a lot of children's clothing made out of French terry. So the colors that I I have at the moment is this beautiful burnt orange. I think this color is called like sienna or brick or terracotta. Those are the names that you will generally find this color on, but I do have some other colors. I have this like deep like forest green. I believe this was called bottle green. So this one, pretty excited about. So after seeing a whole bunch of stuff on Pinterest, have this one which is like an off-white. I believe if you're looking for this color online, it will be called ecru. I think that's how you say it, ecru, which is like basically an off-white, not cream, not white, in between. And this one I think will be quite nice for that summer, those summer white set. This is something I'm really excited to make. My main goal is to just be comfortable in my clothes, so a lot of loungewear is on the table. And speaking of loungewear, let's talk about all the things I plan to make with all of that French terry. So I do have a lot of ideas of the different things that I would like to make, but the main thing that I'm interested in is having just like some matching sets, like tops and bottoms that are in the same color, or maybe a combination of some other colors, maybe some color blocking or something like that. Looking on Pinterest to like compile all my ideas together, I've definitely been seeing a lot of like the oversized sweatshirts with the sweat shorts, which would be perfect for summer. Definitely something I would definitely wear myself. So really want to make a few pairs of those. Really like having baggy like jogging bottoms, and often I would just wear my boyfriend's jogging bottoms and they'd be fine. But recently I've been liking the more tailored approach to the jogging bottoms. So having something that's like tapered at the leg, has proper pockets on them, quite cinched in at the waist, maybe a little bit high-waisted, is something that I've also been looking at too. So with those fabrics, I've got a range between 2 to 3 meters. Generally, French terries will come on either a 150 centimeter width roll or 115. So the ones that I have found are on the wider roll, so you don't need as much to get enough to put like whole sets in. So for each of those I've put maybe 2 to 2.5 meters, and that should be enough to be able to make a pair of shorts, a sweatshirt, and a pair of like tapered joggers. Some of them, depending on whether I want to make the sweatshirt oversized or not, or with giant sleeves or not, or if I want to make it cropped or not, it will vary. But I think if you're going for 150 centimeters and you want to at least make one set, as in a top and a bottom, you should be okay with about 2 meters, giving about 1 meter for the top and then 1 meter for the bottoms. You'll probably have a little bit of leftovers, and then with those leftovers, because it is a little bit of a stretchy fabric, you can make things like headbands, scrunchies, or if you have any like kids in your family, you can definitely squeeze out a pair of like kids pants, like some overalls or something like that. So if you're wondering whether you're going to waste the fabric, like there is lots of stuff that you can do with French terry. So that is basically my inspo for what I'm trying to make this year, and I think I'm going to try and get as much as I can done in January this month so that I can start wearing them straight away, because obviously they're going to be nice for the cooler weather, especially because I'm at home. I don't need to be super warm, but as that warm weather approaches, because it's not a super heavy fabric, it will still be perfect for the summertime months. So I'm really excited to get a lot of wear out of these. So where did I get these fabric from? So I got these from different places. This gorgeous sienna color I picked it up from Minerva.com. This was $13.99 a meter, and I picked up 2.5 meters of this. I will leave all the links to where I got everything in the description bar. I also picked up this green one from Minerva.com, exactly the same price, and I also got 2.5 meters of this too. Minerva.com has so much French terry. Because there is so much French terry on that website, printed, not printed, I wasn't 100% sure which one's the one that I was looking for, because some of them have different compositions, some of them are a little bit thicker, and like it really depends on what you're looking for there. So what's really good is that you can order samples with Minerva.com. So I did. I ordered a bunch of samples, and they come on like 10 centimeter cuts from the whole length, so you can see the width of the fabric as well as like whether it stretches or not, and then you've got all the information of where you can find it here. So I ordered a couple colors, and as you can see, like I really liked them, and then I just ordered it in the main fabric. So if you are looking for some French terry but you're not sure, order the sample first. It means that you'll have to wait maybe a week more than normal, but at least you know that when you're making your decisions, you're making the right decision, because once the fabric's cut, you probably won't be able to send it back. So get the samples first, so then you don't make the mistake. So this last fabric in the ecru color, I actually picked up from Etsy. There is a great Etsy shop called Neo Trims, which is like a UK based shop. They do loads of knits, French terries, jerseys, and also ribbed fabric. So a lot of sweatshirts and stuff. To get the neckbands and the waistbands, you will need some ribbed fabric, which is a lot stretchier than the French terry, so that it will fit around the neck hole. So they do them in sets, so you can buy the fabric and then they will give you the right amount of rib fabric to go with this. So for this one, I actually did buy the set. Came with the French terry, and then it also came with the ribbed fabric that matches it, so that it like you can make like a sweater, or you can make some like jogging bottoms, and you've got like the cuffs and the waistband. So for both the French terry and the knit fabric came as a set. I got 2 meters with the 1 meter of knit fabric, and I think that came up to like £28 altogether. So that allows you to make like a full set for like £30 basically. As I said before, I will link everything below so you guys can have a little check out for yourself. That Neo Trims shop on Etsy is actually amazing. They have all sorts of different trims, cuffs, waistbands. So if you're making like a bomber jacket or anything like that, and you need those like ribbed bits in all the colors literally, then check those out, because that's one thing that I've always found that I've had a bit of trouble finding to match colors of projects that you're making. So they're really good, and they also send out stuff really quickly. So that is all of my French terry, and that is it for Fabric Friday this week. I'm sorry if it felt a little bit weird watching this video. It's been a while since I've done these Fabric Fridays, but don't worry, I will get back into the swing of things pretty quickly, especially because we're going to be doing another one next week. So with that in mind, thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you guys use French terry? Like, what are your favorite things to make with French terry? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, then subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I post another video. And yeah, that's it for now. Happy New Year, guys. Have a lovely day, and I will see you next week.